joining us. As I promised, I have the pleasure of interviewing my second speaker, Coach Trice.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Excuse me. She's going to share with you who is Coach Trice, who is, uh, what is her coaching business all about, and why did she chose to share this information with you all and the attendees of the Black Women, Black Elegance, Black Excellent event. So, hey, I don't want to waste no time. I want to dive straight in and let you hear it all from Coach Trice.
Wow, thank you, Miss Simona. What a nice intro. I appreciate it. I want to thank you for this opportunity. And not just this opportunity, because I feel like meeting you has been a stepping stone for me to the next level in my success. So thank you so much for doing what you do for the community, for our women, for our people, uplifting and empowering other women. You know that we share that passion. So it's so refreshing to meet like-minded people. So it's rare and it's just so um, exciting. So thank you. So I am Coach Trice. I am a certified RIP instructor. I am a life coach, specifically transformation specialist. Okay. And I am a social worker. I have my master's degree in social work. I am just this week I became certified as a personal trainer. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'll be building my program. I'm still putting it together. There are some things that I do now, such as the RIP instructor. I teach a fitness class. It's a HIT fitness class, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Zoom at 6 a.m. So I've been doing that consistently for the last 2 years. So I'm looking to add the life coaching piece to my program, which is the most important part to me, because if you don't have the right mindset when you pursuing your goals, you can, have setbacks. So as as a transformation specialist, I help individuals um, get a plan together for their goals. And my role is to just help them navigate through the process, because I feel like that each individual will have the answer to their own problems, their own issues within themselves. But sometimes it's so buried with the issues of life, unresolved issues, and sometimes we don't even realize why we do the things that we do. So it's my job to help you uncover those hidden things and create a plan that can be sustaining and that will bring you the success that you want and deserve. So, I like that you deserve. Absolutely, you deserve. Absolutely. So, and I don't know if I mentioned, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm just transitioning to a new phase of parenting. I have two young adults now, 18 and 19. So now, talk about change. Oh my God, I'm just in this constant evolving process, which is what we're supposed to do, right? And it's a blessing. Yes, it's been so fun. But so I'm looking forward to being a mentor to my sons and have less responsibility. I think this will be a fun stage for parenting for me. It will be. Oh my God. But you know what? It doesn't matter how old they get, they still babies. My daughter's 23 years old. And that's still, what I hear. It seems like, oh my God, am I ever going to get a break? But you're right. Less responsibilities as a parent. Yeah. So I want to ask you another question, because I know that you also are a social worker. What is the difference between a life coach and a therapist? Can you tell our viewers? Oh, sure. That's a good question. So when you think about therapy and counseling, you're really getting assistance with dealing with unresolved past issues, something that happened in your past, trauma or whatever it is. It's something that that's hindering you from moving forward. So you're dealing with the past when it comes to therapy and counseling. Now, as it relates to life coaching, you are working on your future self. So if you had those issues, yes, if you had those issues, they are now resolved, or you have good tools and a support system to help you, get through those issues. You're in a better mental space. Now you're ready to move forward and work on goals. And that's what a life coach do. Come in and assist you. And the good thing about life coaching is that you don't have to be an expert in that area of where a person want to change. You just need to know how to work with them and give them the tools and help them just actually figure it out on their own. And that's more sustaining than like, because we all know what to do, right? We know what to do. Right. And we don't need nobody else in our life telling us, this is what works, this is what you need to do. Instead, I help you dig deep within you, get to know you. Um, and then you'll discover the answers for yourself. So, and that's something that you can appreciate for yourself. You know what I mean? Instead of having one more person advising you and telling you what you should do. So that's the difference. So life coaching is future, counseling, therapy is past.
Now, for your coaching business, what is your target audience? Who do you serve?
Okay, so primarily my target audience is middle-aged women like myself. Um, I didn't really go into as when I was describing who I am. I talked about who I am presently, but in my past, in my childhood specifically, I grew up in dysfunction and chaos, and um, my mother suffered from mental health issues. My father, he still struggled with addiction to this day, and so my brother and I were raised by our grandparents, and they did the best they could, and I really appreciate them and love them for that. They provided food, clothes, and shelter, and that was about it. Love and support, not so much. So, um, my childhood, all the issues that I went through in my childhood, kind of set me up for where I am and who I am today. And I really appreciate that. And there's nothing that I would change about that because it's who I am and it's part of my purpose. It's just what I'm supposed to do. So,
Another question. So, what is the purpose of your coaching program, and what inspired you to start the coaching?
sure. Now, I've always had a passion for women. I love women. I love helping people. Every profession that I've been in has been in the helping profession, and I really have a passion for women in particular because I am one, and I have overcame common issues with that other women have, like the sexual abuse, things like that, um, to provide hope and let other women know that your beginning doesn't have to be your ending, and that we are in total control of our destiny. We have a purpose. Our part is to pursue that purpose and live in purpose. And that is my best wish, my best hope for everyone is to seek their purpose, live in purpose. It's such a good feeling. It's
live in purpose and live on purpose.
Oh, yes.
I think
Absolutely.
That's one of the reasons why I like working with women, and that's my target population because I have lived and survived so many different social issues, and I lived them and survived them alone, kind of suffered in silence.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's so common. in our community.
And I think there's a lot of women who suffer in silence, suffer from maybe low self-esteem, lack of confidence. They don't believe in themselves. They believe that what they went through or going through dictate who they are. But none of those issues, traumas, crises, whatever you want to call them, dictate who you are as an individual. And hey, you may have been through this, it may be dark, but there is sunshine and light on the other end. You just have to get help for self, like I said in a previous video and previous post. You have to get healed.
Oh, absolutely.
In order to pursue who you are.
It's the only way.
Your purpose, your mission, and your assignment. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna kind of flip this around a little bit to the event. When I called you and asked you, would you be a part of this event, being a guest speaker, what prompted you to tell me yes with no problem?
Okay, excuse me. So let me just share something with you first. God gave me a vision many, many years ago as a young woman, probably in my 20s. And it probably was the most confusing time of my life. Had not did any type of emotional work, just no support, just solely living on what I knew or didn't know, actually. So he gave me a vision of me as a middle-aged woman, physically fit, with short haircut. Yeah, standing on a stage, presenting. I don't know what it was about. And so the most interesting thing about this vision is that whenever I would think about, at that time when I was the most confused and had so much clutter in my mind, whenever I would think about my future self, I could never see me. I could never picture my face. And I don't know if this is something common or if this is just something weird with me, but when I would think about my future self, from that hurt place and broken place, I can never see myself. But when it came to this particular vision, it was me. I seen me as I am today. I'm a middle-aged woman today. I've always liked to work out, but I'm gonna say within the last year, I've been taking it more serious. This is the first time I ever been this serious about it. And so I had a couple speaking engagements prior to the one I met you at. And so when you called me and invited me to speak, I felt like absolutely this is part of my mission. So, and I probably didn't even think about it, didn't even hesitate, told you yes right away because
you said I had to think about it. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. You said it with no hesitation.
Right. It's all lining up.
And you know, not to cut you off, but I'm still on topic. You know what's funny about God or universe, Allah,
Higher
Jehovah,
power.
higher power, whoever you call your creator, is opportunities knock at your door. You don't always have to pursue it. You know what I mean? It comes to you.
Girl,
You don't
come
know
on.
when, where, and how.
I so believe that.
And you just, God, is this you? But if you know your higher power and you in relations with your higher power, you'll know, hey,
if you know, you know.
You know. And for those who fear public speaking, such as myself, or don't have confidence in yourself, and you have had a vision that you were a motivational speaker, encourager, empowerment, whatever, just do it.
Oh.
Do it in fear. Okay.
Do it with the fear, absolutely. Because fear is going to be there. Yeah.
Yes. And I said I wasn't going to use any profanity, but I've lived in fear for so long, lacked the confidence, had low self-esteem, and didn't think that I can do what I want to do, and that is to empower, to encourage other women, Black women primarily, sorry, not to be racist or anything, and just to do motivational speaking. So fear been with me. I've been hanging out with fear, and fear has stopped me for so long. So I had to say, wait, stop. Come on, bitch. You got to hang with me. And we gonna see how this thing is.
Sit back there.
Yeah, sit in the back seat. Ride with me. Make sure you put on your seatbelt, okay? Because I have to live my life.
Right.
You know?
And the fear is gonna be there. It's gonna show up. It's just we have to learn how to manage it and just do it with the fear. Like you said, come on, we're gonna do this, but I'm in control. You're not controlling me.
And what I like about your coaching program is all about fitness, right? A mind change, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It has to begin with the mind change. And what I've learned and learning, and that's going to be my new mission, is I have to be emotionally fit, spiritually fit, nutritional fit, because you focus on the nutrition part, and physically fit, right? So, okay, another question I want to ask you. During the Black Women, Black Excellence event, what do you want the attendees to walk away from your presentation? Not the event, but your presentation.
Okay. Right, because I'll be talking about the change process and the importance of change. First, I would say, just starting out, embrace where you are, accept and love yourself where you are today. Give yourself credit for having the desire or acknowledging the need for change. And then two, take a chance on change. And I know change can be scary. Um, it's uncertain. You don't know what to expect. You're comfortable where you are. It's working, but really not working. But what comes with that is power. And that's how I can describe it when it finally hit me, when I started getting serious about this. I felt like a superhero who's just coming into their power and learning how to use it and navigate it and learning how to love it and embrace it and use it and, just keep moving and keep pushing forward. So, think of it that way when it comes to change because it's a win-win situation.
And it's beneficial to you at the end of the day.
Yeah, and the people around you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is so true, and the people around you.
Because we can't change anyone, but we can be the example.
You can lead by example.
Exactly.
And they can watch you. They can watch your steps, what you doing.
Yeah.
That's having a positive impact on those around you.
Right. And then I would want to add to that, being willing to get out of your comfort zone.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
But it's comfortable, it's familiar, but it's also painful and depressing. And deep down, that you need to do something different. So just having that willingness to just do it. And what I do to challenge myself, I want to do this is that I do challenge myself. For example, saying yes to this. And showing up and just doing it. So I just to give an example, when I used to work out by myself at Planet Fitness or the Wine. And I said I need to change it up, do something different. So I started doing group fitness. And at this place called No Excuses, a wonderful family. I love my No Excuses family. The owner, Candace, is great. And she is an integral part of my process. She was my fitness coach. So I went from the being in the back hiding to the front row diva to teaching the class. And Candace was she was such a large part of my process at that time because she let me know, like she believed in me, and
when you didn't believe in yourself.
Yes, when I had no intentions of instructing or leading a class when I joined her gym. So just
so shout out to her.
Yes,
Shout
Candace.
her out.
I love Candace. She know it. So so just me doing, being willing to get out of my comfort zone led me to really being in this chair right now.
And you know something that I like that you said when you said how you stop working out by yourself and start working out with a group.
Oh yeah.
So start working out with a group. That helped you be accountable for working out because now you have other people that's holding you accountable. You know.
Yeah. And that's so true. And along with that is the energy of being around other people too. And then you build this sisterhood and you look forward to seeing one another. And sometimes we hung out and seeing each other in makeup and dressed up, it's really nice. Um, so yes, and I will also add to be willing to get to know you, get to know who you are. You'd be surprised of how well you don't know yourself.
Absolutely.
Yes. Increasing your level of self-awareness and thinking about the things that you're thinking about, the negative self-talk.
And why you think the way
Right,
you think.
right.
What caused you to think that way?
Exactly. Dealing with the root cause.
Dealing
Yes.
with the root cause. I like that.
Yes.
One thing I like you just said, sisterhood.
Oh yeah.
Black women, black excellence. Sisterhood. Another question. How does someone prepare themselves for change?
So it probably will look different for every individual. For me, and I'm gonna say specifically, I'm gonna say when it comes to challenging myself to eat better, because that was the part that I had problems with. I can go work out and 100 burpees there, high knees here, but the eating part, I would undo it by not eating right. So that is my challenge. So I was challenged to follow a meal plan, and what helped me was having the mental preparedness, knowing that when you think about going on a diet or eating better, all you think about is food all day. So knowing that, I said, okay, because I have a 5 meals, I can eat every 2 to 3 hours. So I set an alarm, and so by me setting an alarm on my watch or my phone, it reminded me to eat for one, and that I'm not thinking. I did think about my next meal, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna eat in a couple hours. I'm gonna be okay. So it helps. It just helped me deal with that. While I knew, thinking about food and just messing up my diet.
Organized you a little too.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it worked. It worked. So we just have to figure out what works for us. Um, and knowing that it's going to be adversity. Um, Whenever you are going through a change or elevating, going to the next level, expect adversity. There's going to be changes in relationships. You may have to let some go. There will be others waiting on you at the next level. So just understanding that and being forgiven, not having any hard feelings with the people or the relationships that you have to leave behind. Still, love from a distance. So just knowing those things and creating little things, protectors to deal with that.
And during your change, which I'm going to talk about at the event. No, not no. I'm thinking about another event that I'm going to get into next week. When you're on your journey and on your journey to change, God will remove people, places, and things
Oh yeah,
out of
absolutely.
your life just so you can get to that next destination. Now,
Absolutely.
there may be people, places, and things that will remain, but there may be some that's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
And you gotta let them go. You gotta let them go.
Yeah.
Why is it important to have a reason why for your goals?
Whew. So your reason why aligns with your vision. It's like your passion, the fuel for your purpose. So whenever, because motivation will come and go, and one thing is constant is discipline. And the more you practice discipline, the easier it becomes. And your reason why, everything like your decisions, your choices will all be in alignment with your vision. And so that's why your reason why has to be so profound that it will keep you in alignment with your goals, your short-term goals, your process, or whatever it is. Um, because it's all connected to your purpose, your reason for being here.
I want you guys to put in the chat, motivation will come and go. I like that. Motivation will come and go. And you want to make sure that you're consistent. See, that'd be my problem.
Oh, yeah. You got to do it when you don't feel like it.
And have patience with yourself and have patience with your goal.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I say embrace where you are. Even if you haven't even stepped into the gym yet, you're just thinking about it. Embrace that because you weren't thinking about it before. And now you are willing to take this step to help improve your quality of life. So just,
That's something I need to do. I'm going to tell you guys, I have an account with Planet Fitness, pay every month. My husband and I go probably maybe once every 3 months.
I understand.
That's
I
a waste
get
of
it.
money.
Yeah. I paid them for years and didn't go. They have a good marketing strategy because they.
But I need to be consistent, not only for good looks and to fit in certain outfits or certain shirts or certain dress, but to be healthy mentally, because working out and eating healthy, it has a great effect on your mental status.
Absolutely.
Your mood. You know what I mean? So it's so important, and that's something that I need to work on, and that is something that I need to implement into my life. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. So when you leave the event on the 30th, I hope some people can walk away being more smart about their health and wellness, because this is health and wellness that we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you would like to share?
What do I want to share? So just know that change is an inside job. It's only you can do it. You can't do it for no one else. You can't do it for the kids, the husband. They can be, part of your reason why. But you have to want it for yourself. And me as a coach, that's why it's so important to learn about the mental part of it, because I can identify and recognize when people are struggling in that area, because that was me. I was the yo-yo fitness queen. And so that's another part of my target audience, the yo-yo fitness people. Like just been in and out of fitness, up and down with the weight loss. You lose it, you gain it back, and just this vicious cycle. So yeah, I learned how to break the yo-yo.
That's cool. I'll be glad when I get there.
Hey, holla at your girl.
And somebody put change is an inside job in the chat. Change is an inside job, and that is so true. As Coach Trice said, you can't do it for your spouse, you can't do it for your children, you can't do it for your parents. You have to do it for yourself, and it begins with the mind and the willingness to change, which change is always beneficial if it's a good change, and this is a good change.
Absolutely, because there is a difference. It could be bad, but just even acknowledging a need for change, that's, just starting at square one. That's really good because some people is not there. I mean, I was there at one point. Um, so just that's why I said just give yourself grace, embrace where you are, get to know you, be patient, because there is so much to be learned in a process, in a journey. Even when you have those failures, those down moments, look at them as something, a learning opportunity,
Correct.
something that you can gain value from instead of just looking at it another loss. Because to me, losses are winning when you learn how to learn from it. So.
And that's the key. You have to learn from it.
Exactly.
Be willing to be teachable and learnable.
There you go.
Teachable, learnable, and reachable.
Yeah. Coachable, all of that.
Coachable, absolutely. Okay. How can one get in contact with you? You have social media.
Yes.
You have an email address.
Yes. I also have a website. It's CoachTrice.com. My email is Trice@CoachTrice.com. I'm on Instagram, Coach_Trice, Facebook, Coach Trice. I think that's about it.
That's about it. So tell them one more time.
So,
and as Coach Trice provide us with her contact information, I need you guys to write in the chat her contact information. She provided us with her Facebook information. She provided us with her Instagram information. She provided us with her website information, and she provided us with her email. So again, once she repeat that, could someone put all her information in the chat for us, please? Take your time and tell them what.
All right, absolutely. Website is Coach Trice. That's CoachTrice.com. Instagram is Coach_Trice. Facebook, Coach Trice. Email Trice@CoachTrice.com.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate
this has been a blast. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. I'm glad we met.
Me too. I told you that a couple times. Yes.
And I look forward to us having a couple more interviews, couple more like workshops, collaborating together, create opportunity for ourselves and create opportunities for other Black women. Because hey, that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about.
Helping our sisters.
Absolutely. And the main part is, see, I do empowerment, she do empowerment too. But the first thing is, we have to change. And it begins with our mindset.
Our mind, right.
Our wellness, because we can't do anything without our health and wellness.
Absolutely. No good to nobody.
We're no good to ourselves. Okay? So again, I really appreciate you. I appreciate all our viewers. I look forward to you guys attending the Black Women, Black Excellence event that's scheduled for Sunday, April 30th from 1:30 to 4:30. We'll be at Garfield Heights Library. You can purchase your ticket on Eventbrite for $5. Boy, are we going to have an empowerment, empowering, and encouraging afternoon. We're going to have two powerful speakers. We're going to have a poet. We're going to have a woman of God that's going to pray a few times all over the event. We're going to have free raffles. We're going to have refreshments. We also going to celebrate 6 local women who does a lot in the community, a lot for their friends and family, and go unrecognized. And I want to make sure me and my event committee want to recognize these women. Celebrate them. And in case you ladies don't know, that April is International Black Women History Month. And people who know me know I'm all about Black power. And I love Black women. I love being a Black woman. I think we are strong, powerful, beautiful, everything. And when you think, and I said this last night, when you think of a Black woman, let me just explain about how strong the Black woman is. During slavery, During slavery, the Black woman took care of 2 households. She took care of the Black household and she took care of the white household. She took care of her husband. She took care of the master. She took care of her children. She took care of her master's children and his wife. And she did all the domestic work in the household. That's 2 households. Mind you, you are a social worker and you know the helping field. There was no counseling. There were no support groups. Right? There were no resources to go to. There you go. There were no resources for African Americans. Yet, the woman still stands strong. So when you think about the strength of a Black woman, you think about what the Black woman went through during slavery. And think about the resources that we have available for us today and they did not have. But let me not forget, they had their higher power. That's all they can hold their strength on. Was the Word and the Bible. So again, I don't want to hold you guys. I want to thank all our viewers. I look forward to seeing
you guys for the nice comments.
I look forward to seeing you guys at Sunday, April 30th. Hey, it's been a good evening. Ciao.
Bye. Thank you.